But despite all of that, Harry, we still end up back on Overpass, the home ground for the Swedes, and they, after 16-6ing Furia last time on this matchup, look to do it again. Now, a lot of teams lean into the same map for the reason of, oh, you know, we lost it last time. We know what we can improve upon. But 16-6, there's a lot of improvements that need to be made, and they need to be made fast.
Well, okay, so to give you some context as to why they likely picked into it, they did have that victory versus VP Prodigy on it the other day. Right, so maybe that's given you a bit more faith. You were able to right your wrongs from the first time you played them. But all I'll say is that Young Ninjas are a whole different caliber, you know? Like, if you think you can give them the same treatment of going back and, you know, trying to really nail down your play style and how it goes into up against a team like Young Ninjas, I think you're going to be hard-pressed. I think these guys have got a lot more solutions than they ever had to show in a 16-6 win as well, right? You barely even scratched the surface of what makes Young Ninjas so scary on this map. It's not like you ever really pressured them. So here's Rolf nailing a couple of shots. He's made this interesting, and there's Sapek helping out, extending this in the advantage of the Young Ninjas. They mop up Ninjas, and now they just look to finish the job on drop, but it's easier said than done. That's a beautiful double. Can he find this last man? Fuzi having a drop into the pit. Oh, he does get out of there.
Kit there. He's trying to find it. He jumped the kit. He jumped the kit. It's in the water. We see it on the X-ray. He jumped over it. Oh no, Fuzi, you've got to win the kill. And it is, you can't win the round. Time's done. You get the frag. Doesn't matter. You jumped the kit. Look at it. It's in the water. Ah!
He jumped right over it.
He jumped it.
He jumped right over it.
He won the round, Harry.
He just didn't even need the jump, Hugo. There was no reason. There was no reason. And now he sees the kit. That's sad.
That is so sad. Nice try for Fuzi. Oh, he jumped it, man. Overpass, where just the rounds, man, it's the tiniest details sometimes on this map. We saw that.
Hey, that's like the equivalent of your house is burning down, right? You're thinking to yourself, I need to go get the fire extinguisher, but you can't seem to locate it. And then all that's left, you know, at the end of your house burn is just rubble. And then sat in the middle of all the rubble is just a pristine, untouched fire extinguisher.
Wow, that would hurt. That would hurt, yeah. Well, can't win them all, can you? Sometimes we see teams do this. Rufai was trying to do it yesterday. Just, you boost here and you're wondering like, wait, but you can't see over this wall. You know what you can do? You can jump shot someone. If they try and boost, if they play close below the railing, ZTR is going to literally just jump shot people. Yeah. He's also getting the info and baiting for his teammate who's pushing up on short.
All right. Is an idea, Hugo.
Okay.
And no one's thought of this idea before, I bet.
Okay, I'm excited. Go ahead.
You add in RPG elements, not like rocket propel grenade, like role-playing game.
All right.
Elements
now this
to
is
counter
no one's
strike.
thought of this because
And you can like, for example, you could be like 6 foot, but you're a little slower. Like, you know,
it's like The Sims, you know. Yeah. You trade some height for some speed. You trade some.
Yeah. So you know, like you could like double boost over that area because like you have 2 7-foot guys on your team, but they're like really slow.
They clamber up
but then you have like these like 4-foot tall like little dudes who are like sprinting between either side.
That's a cool game mode, but please don't do it, Val.
That would be sick.
It's a cool idea. Now, the con door open, and they got to get the bomb into B, so that's a huge pick to push Furia in the right direction. Fuzi's trying to get back, anchored into the bomb site before these T's are in. And he has just about sat in the water right now. Smokes in, scout cut off, trying to cover the cross, and it can't. Double smokes. Fuzi firing through them, very close, but not quite. Meanwhile, Rolf got a kill, and he's set up for the retake now with a rifle on the flank. Rolf, no one's even thinking, no one's even listening. Hello, Furia, they're behind you, and suddenly it's all Pyria.
Yeah, he's left wondering, oh, where did it go wrong? Maybe it never went wrong at all. No, it did. Rolf made sure it did. 4 in the round.
No one turned around.
Yeah, that is a bit weird, mate. Whenever we've heard the Furia comms, we know they get a bit loud at times, and it definitely has led to awkward situations like that before. And actually, Hugo, we're going to get to see how the Furia comms are doing. Let's head down to the Furia TeamSpeak. Let's dive into these depths.
Tá mutado, Mini. Bora, bora, tranquilidade. Smokaram sap.
Já tá de up já. Bandidinho.
Quer pé? Fica a rua?
Eu quero, Diego, dá licença. Nada rua. Rua tomou destro, Diego. Acelera nesse cara. Liga
Tá
um
banheiro,
gás.
banheiro. Vou matar o rua.
Liga.
Dois rua.
Valeu, gás, valeu.
Bora.
And so you may have had a pistol win for Furia. You may have been feeling, hey, this is why they picked the map. They've come in today prepared, ready, looking to beat down on these young Swedes. Nope. All of that storyline, that idea, even that concept, push it out of your brain. The young ninjas are back. They win their eco. They follow up. They deal with Furias. And now the gun rounds are already here. And so is the AWP. Fuzi donning it. None for ZMB yet. And young ninjas look to start to run away with this game. That's their hope. They want to make it as one-sided as last time. Ooh.
Furia. Dead to roll. Oh, it's a monstrous flash. It's the Apex flash, Hugo, the one that you throw for me. Apex throws for his team. Everyone loves him for it. If you are Saiwu any day of the week, what's the best flash that Apex throws? He'll say that one.
Pretty gnarly, dude. Trying to get into this B site now. And the smokes are still down. No one moving a muscle here, Harry. Why would you on this B site? You're 5-on-3. The pressure's on Furia. They don't even have a flashbang. They have a triple smoke. They can cut off any angle you can think of in this B bomb site, but they can't blind their opponents. And that is the biggest thing holding them back right now. That and the numbers.
Yeah. That would be like having wings, but a fear of heights, you know? Like, it just doesn't complement each other well. You could fly wherever you want to, but it would terrify you. Yeah. And look, there's that re-smoke down in Monster. Oh, a little glowing orb, a little ghostly sight to save.
Yeah.
Ali. Well,
I actually don't even blame them, honestly.
No, they don't have any other options.
It's pretty sad round,
it's upsetting. But...
Fair enough. You know, you're pretty screwed. Like, did any of us think Furia were going to walk into B with a double monster setup and actually win the round? I didn't. And they didn't either. Sometimes you got to be realistic, even if it means being brutal. So, Harry, I apologize for the words I said earlier off air, but they're all true.
Yeah. No, I'll stop.
I'm just being
doing
realistic
that. No,
and brutal.
I know, you are. And you're just saying it because you like me. I'll stop. I didn't think it was that big a deal because, like, you boil it anyway, right? So obviously it's all fine.
You lose the flavor, Harry.
Are we on about the same thing? I'm on about when you told me to stop peeing in the kettle, Hugo.
That's why the coffee was so gross.
Dude, it's lit. It's infinite water. I don't believe in waste. I just believe in that golden taste. Now, Nilo, taking a look in mid. Guy to keep an eye on, all right. He's opened up with a kill on drop. Yikes.
Drop it till it's hot. There's another tag comes in. Decency down low.
Till it's hot.
I don't know what.
It's like it's hot, man.
Like it's hot. I don't know. I don't listen to what
till
the
it's
kids
hot,
listen to.
When it gets warm, put it down.
Well, that's what I do with the oven, you know. It's got to wear gloves.
Here's ninjas.
Too hot to handle. 1v4. There's the
nail biter. There's one, Matt.
Ninja's net in a 1v3.
What's happened?
I'm talking over you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Bombs under the, I can't, under the control of Nilo.
Yeah, bad day to be. I was going to say a Ninjas fan, and then I realized how confusing that statement is. It's both a good and bad day to be a Ninjas fan.
Depends on the ninja, I guess. Both pluralized, but only one on his own. Ninjas has picked off a second headshot. Sapek creased after that one. They're still double long. They see nothing. They know he might be rerouting at this point. Back to the toilet they go. Nice move for Rolf to get next to Nilo, get inside of the toilet. A re-smoke ninjas going through, and they find him as it blooms. Nice stuff out of the young ninjas. A nice try out of ninjas individually, but he can't convert the 1v4. And talking of 1v4, well, now it's 4-1. Harry, you're our resident mathematician.
Yep.
Just to confirm, 4 is bigger than 1, right?
Yeah, by a factor of 4, believe it or not, Hugo. If you come in with the big maths, then you'll find the big answers.
I thought it'd be a factor of 3. Or am I...
No, you are literally... How?
Am I using the word factor wrong? Is that an important word?
Oh, I'm freaking out.
I'm not
How,
a mathematician.
Right? So
You're the
Hugo,
mathematician,
times
Harry.
3 by 1 for a moment.
Too difficult.
You
for
get
me.
3.
I've got to deal with a B-rush, Harry. It's just too much. And it's also too fast. Double flash and double kill for ZTR.
Nice. And look, Rolf's... but no, it's fine.
Oh,
there it
realised.
is. Little crutch shot to open up. And there we go.
Oh.
Nilo going to come in at the end to clean that one down, wipe them down. 5-1. Young Ninjas leading away.
Indeed. I'm tripping out right now. Real bad.
I knew
My head hurts.
taking all of those vaccines at once was a bad idea. I'm slipping into star form right now, man. Becoming one with the earth again. Young Ninjas, 5-1, Hugo. And that's the kind of mountain moving talk we should be having right now. The Young Ninjas are looking really good.
Any mountain movers in chat? Let us know. Because right now, Furia have a hill
I
to
love
climb.
the artwork behind Furia. It's striking.
Whoa. We're back in.
Yes.
Our visuals have died. and now
we're
they're
good,
back.
we're good,
Oh
we're
my
good, we're
goodness,
good,
that's
we're in. Here
perfect.
we
Woo, we were black screen for like 20 seconds there, but nothing going wrong now.
That was fine. Yeah,
it was all
everything's all
calculated.
according to plan. A 4-on-4, and the flash is good. Nice little flashbang
Woo.
from ZMB. Sets drop up for that opener. All right, Furia, this is more like it. A 4-on-3. This is right where you want to find it. ZTR getting roasted, getting
He got
toasted,
out. Oh.
and he goes back in.
Probably wouldn't have survived the journey anyway. It was a nice try. Rolf. Oh, he gets spotted, but they go up connector. They say, bye, Rolf. See you next round, bud. Actually, no, change that. See you this round. We're coming back to B. One dude here
Coming
right now.
back
We
to
want to
him.
beat him. And Rolf is actually rotating out. Has he not heard this, or does he just not care? Is it looking to be a save here for the Young Ninjas with his teammates so far out of position? No chance to do anything from this now. He's coming back. He wanted to be involved, but never heard the pitter-patter of Furia entering this B bomb site. Rolf now mollied, goes through for a moment, but can't get the kill. And with that, yeah, he's just looking to save. Heaven smoked out. Teammates still too far. And you have loads of money, which is, you know, both the reason to go for it and the reason to save, right? You can afford to lose these guns, but at the same time, you know, you're already going to be rebuying. Let's just give them the respect, give them a second. So Furia, nice round out of them.
Everyone's laughing till Furia get around, and now suddenly, you know, the game is afoot. Watson, Hugo, that can be you. I can be Sherlock. And
Oh,
what? What's wrong with that?
no, it's just, yeah.
You get to be a prestigious character.
No, it's fine.
Watson is equally as important
Oh,
as
yeah,
Sherlock.
yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, that's why they call it, you know, Watson Holmes. Wait, no, they don't. No, what do they call that show again?
Hall and Oates, I think.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, open con. Oh, he knows he's crossed right, but he can't do anything about it. Flash hits Fuzi, and in order to beat that mid-timing right, you've got to take one shot and up and leave. Fuzi gets out, dodge. Furia move up long instead. No info here. The young ninjas got to go back to the bomb site to watch that. Fuzi is very cognizant, though. Posted up. Furia's starting to make noise as well. That's only going to confirm your suspicions. Flashing into the toilet. Maybe even boosting here. They've not got an orb.
Oh.
Flash is good, though. Fuzi's off.
Fuzi like looked at them. What's that? Oh, my eyes! Ah! Here he is, flashing it long. Not going to re-peek it, though. Instead, just jumping over. Woo-wee! Fuzi sees a couple. He's seen two, at least. Still, though, patient playing towards A for Furia. Will they check for Nilo? Will they find Nilo? Finding Nilo, the new film. Here it is. They do deal with him. Ninjas gonna mop him up. ZTR waiting here with the orb to support him. And Fuzi, flash dodge. ZTR still brushed under the rug. Sapek now spotted along with this AWP truck, and yet regardless, all the kills come in for young ninjas. It's low HP Furia left in a 1v2. Both players at truck. One shot is all they need to find, and Fuzi will deliver it right to Furia. 6-2, young ninjas. There's the response, Hugo. We wanted to know if they were going to, answer back strong. And indeed they do.
Yeah, they're looking really good, right? Individually, I mean, they're feeling confident. Rolf's 8-1. Nilo's super involved up on this A site right now, 11-5. And Fuzi's just wide swinging in 2-on-1s with the Deagle. Everything's going well for the CT side. Will that continue? Another buy round for Furia. No AWP again. They actually had the money this time around. They're actually opting against it. So flat AKs and a Galil as well. Sapek flashed into short water, knows they could be crawling through the smoke, and in fact, Furia is door nade, and Sapek gets his attention drawn away for just a moment, long enough for Furia to get that pick. Roll forced to smoke monster, but Furia are not grouping at B. The short player's already gone back to make noise as if there were another player in this bomb site or outside of the bomb site. There is not. And now there is no one. Fury grouping with 5 on A, and they change their mind. They do recommit down lower. It never seems like they know what they want to do. But the call comes in, and it's a good call. 2 players at Monster going to get caught out of position, but Rolf, they're not ready for the second man. They still trade it, and this is a means to an end for Furia. This is a round that might just be theirs on a platter. The long flank is coming in, but it will be a while.
It will be a long while. Right, he's far away, even being held on the flank. And now they're saying to Fuzi, look, mate, if you make this interesting enough, if you get a couple of kills, we'll give it a go. We're crazy, we're wild like that. Right, when Sapek's dead, they're a little less wild. He's often the guy who just makes the Hail Mary calls, but Fuzi, all alone in the 1v2. Nilo, naded, will trade his own death. But there's nothing for Fuzi to find here. It's a Furia Academy round through and through, Hugo. Or maybe through and through, go.
Yeah. It's my alter ego.
So, are you any closer to coming up with a new...
No. Are you any closer to coming up with that for me? Actually, no, I don't want any more suggestions.
I always suggest Hugo should be the Duke.
Why?
Because
it's okay. Here's the real thing. There's 2 things.
Yeah.
One, far too late, mate. Far too late. I've never used a nickname. I've always gone by Hugo. The reason I've always gone by Hugo.
Everyone starts calling you
who
the
the
Duke.
hell is this guy?
That's the Duke, mate. How God you know what the Duke is? Go on.
Okay. Secondly, the Duke. Lol.
Yeah, awful cringe name.
Yeah,
don't
absolutely.
get me wrong.
Yeah.
But it's better than Hugo TG.
Okay, just Harry GG. All right.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, man. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Oh.
Mine hits the nail on the head. I want to be known as just Harry.
GG. All right. Yeah, and the other reason is I forgot what we were talking about. No, basically. It's too late. That's the main reason. And secondly, every on Twitter has been taken.
Why don't you just change your name by deed poll to a different name?
Dave Cast. Yeah. There you go. I'm Dave.
What if you made your name Rifts?
that's, woo,
That is a throwback.
That's an edgy one there.
Shout out Corey Gilbert one time. Here we go. Like 6-3 Young Ninjas still up in this lead.
Yeah. Here we go. Here's a public thing. If anyone wants to find a good at, I'll pay you for it.
Wow.
I'll pay you for a good at. I mean, I'm not going to, I decide if I like the at or not. You can't just...
Yeah, they can't come to you.
They can't say,
trust
pay
me.
No. Show me the
My
at.
guy who handles ads, he values this at $5,000. I'll give it
every
to you for
at
$3.
with the word Hugo in is taken.
All right.
And if you can prove me wrong, I'll pay you. It's that easy. Just send it to me on Twitter. It's at Hugo TV.
Yeah, you'll quickly understand why he needs
you'll
a
see
new one.
why I need a new one. Yeah, but there's a lot of Hugos in the world. I've never met any of them, though. Here we go. Little pop into B for Furia. Caught out, but covered by Sapek. That player in the water crouches down below. They're getting flanked from Monster. Furia's just a distraction at this point. Furia moving fast. ETR's going to spot it and get that contact. It's a bit of a whiff, though. Oh dear, it's messy. And he's dead. Sapek's in the smoke in the sight, and Rolf is just trying to bait them in. They run through it.
Oh
Sapek
my God.
Whiff, but he gets a
no.
couple, and now it's only one man trapped to the pillar, trading that frag. This round is up in the air, and Fuzi puts down ZMB, leaving us alone with Furia. No time for it, though.
Yeah, he's got 8 seconds, mate. He's got to fly in and get that bomb down, but he can't. They're playing the site. They're playing the package. The round is lost. Young Ninjas up on a 7, and Furia, they lose that to time. A little heartbreaking that Sapek's never cleared. He's always so good. Mate, I was bigging up Sapek yesterday. I was saying, like, his overpass anchoring is always great as well, and he's showing us that now, man. Like, dancing around that pillar, gets a double out of that position somehow. And the moment he does, like, the round is just undone, right? Like, the plan was to get into B while Furia's trying to sell this bit of an A fake. Hopefully that draws players away. They get everyone out through Monster, but they don't clear barrels properly. They don't clear the pillar properly, and Sapek is allowed to get away with murder as a result.
Murder never felt so good, huh? Boost up for Furia. The stack, the tower, finds nothing. Out they go. And elsewhere they look. Rolf getting in the... What do you even call this? The railings, the fence, the cringe. Who knows? It's impossible to clear, though. And you're usually good for one off that position.
Dude, Hugo, what if you capitalized on the branding of popular American icon Captain Crunch and you became Captain Cringe?
Cringe.
Yeah, that's funny. That's the one.
Well, that might
the cringe that stole Christmas.
The cringe.
You could have so many plays on that. Captain Cringe.
Is it CRI?
NCH.
Okay. Okay, I'll put it on the post-it note board. And never look at it again.
Look at this. Look at, speaking of never looking at things again. Oh, ZMB might not ever get a chance to take a peek into this A site because there's a flash going over. Fuzi is keen to have a little look, have a little peek behind the curtain, see what's going on at long, but they're already in. They're already up in the face of Young Ninjas. They weren't ready for the pace of the first 2 guys in. And so Decenty and Drop, they've created a lot of room in this A bomb site now, considering the kind of investment that Furia bring with them into this round. This is a great spot to be in. This was a lovely little A play. It was very, very simple. You know, there wasn't anything, you know, no one's looking at this strat and going, wow, tactical geniuses. But you can't argue with the results here. You know, you flashed in, you made these long plays happen on brute force alone, and you might be about to win the round as a result of it. Yeah, Furia, give me a bit more like this. Just Fuzi in the 1-on-3. Furia Academy 4 is as good as done. There's Furia sealing the deal.
Okay, Furia, they're showing us a bit of worth here in this T side. They're getting warmed into the game now. Young Ninjas actually being tested is a nice change because these guys have had their fair share of free victories, their fair share of stomps. I've got to say, Young Ninjas, you know, as far as the teams go, yeah, okay, sure, everyone's had OTs, everyone's gone the distance, but Young Ninjas have managed to, you know, consistently take one-sided wins, 16-3, 16-5, 16-8, 16-6, another 16-3 in there. They've been the best team at stomping when it does come down to it. So right now, no stomps ahead. Not for now, at least. It's an eco for the CT side. And Furia with everything they want. Feeling just fine. Water getting taken, but that's being held. And Furia, did he see the legs? No. They're jumping up and over. He has... Oh! No, he has no idea. And the cover is there. Sapek peeks con. No one moving in. Ninja's just holding from the back. There's the spot. There's the drop. Ninja gets it from connector, not Furia. And now Furia, they can just walk into B and close the round.
And what do you know, Hugo? They're walking into B and they're closing the round. Over at short, there is this Rolf USP. Now, it shouldn't even get a kill. I shouldn't even have to talk about it. And so I'm happy that I haven't had to. Means Furia, they're playing this one well. They're not letting the pistols get away with way more than they should be allowed. There is going to be an attempt at boosting over here towards short. ZTR going up, going over, looking for a kill. But these are just little consolation frags, right? Not to be confused with constellation frags. They're where, you know, your kills fall in a way much aligned to those with the stars, Hugo, such as, you know, your Tyrises, your Pories.
Yeah, Furia's trying to kill some stars, though. And they've done a pretty good job.
And there are millions of stars, as we know.
Brian Cox.
I don't know how I'm on the Brian Cox hype train.
We are. We really are.
Really are.
My friend can do actually the best impression.
Oh, that's cool. Why isn't your friend here then, instead of me? Oh, because I'm way better at this than he is. Oh, okay. I'm not jealous.
Yeah, you don't sound it.
Was that Jake that I just said that about? Yeah, man, he's actually a nice guy. I do know him. Right, so look. 7 of 5, Hugo. Look at these numbers.
Someone naded themselves in spawn. Look at the health. 2 guys attacked.
Yeah, that is a
How
bit...
the hell did you do that, boys? What happened? Fast B,
Well, I
though.
understand a
no
team
time
night.
to fret.
Yeah,
no
here
time
we go.
to think.
In they come, right away, out through Monster. Sapek with 1 on the MP9. Now, oh, he's running through short. He's shutting them down here as well. They do lose Nilo. It's not over yet. It's not done. The B play maybe lacking some of the oomph that you were hoping, but kills have still presented themselves here. They can slow it right down in the 2-on-3. You've got all the time in the world, Hugo. Minute and 15. That's like 20 years in Counter-Strike terms. Oh, this nade could be big as well.
Boom.
Oh, Sapek, you're very, very lucky. Yeah, nade
they know they killed
high.
Nilo in connector, right? So that's the A rotate. That's what Furia are trying to get onto right now. There's still a player up there, but it's only 1. And I shouldn't say only because it is the AWP. Jumping and spotting, as they often go hand in hand. But as Furia begin to move in, so do the ninjas, starting to rotate up. Fuzi's made the call, and he's corrected his assumption. There's the shot, bomb dropped, and now just Decency not given the kill yet. Fuzi just playing with him right now, waiting for his teammate to swing in tandem. And it might just be a straight-up save. What else can you do? "15 seconds, Harry."
And anything could happen, but also nothing could happen, and it would appear to be the latter here.
Nice.
Now, can anything happen if nothing happened? How do you quantify whether or not nothing is anything, you know, by its very nature? I don't know. That's a question for men smarter than I, right? Hugo, you could be that man.
I could. Unfortunately, Harry, I'm not. Sometimes you
I'm
gotta...
glad you admit it.
Yeah, you gotta rein yourself in.
Well, that's fine, you know, because...
Really, I do know the answers. I can't share the truth of the universe with you, of all people.
Why not? I don't know. I think that would be a pretty unique selling point. I can't believe you haven't brought that up sooner. But what we do have is some nice mid-nades. Another guy who could tell me the secrets of the universe, and I would listen all day long, is ETR. Right? I would listen to this guy tell me anything. Yeah. And I'd probably believe it. You know, I'm not very smart. Not a smart man. I'm not a funny man. Not even an attractive man.
Okay, where's this going?
I'm just Harry.
I think
And
yeah, GG.
yeah, there we go. GG. Can't forget the GG.
I think you look great, Harry, by the way.
Well, you know.
Have some faith. Have some confidence.
Cheers, Hugo. Keep buttering me up. Tell me what else.
We are out of margarine.
Oh,
so.
no. Look, Nilo up close. They run him down.
Oh.
Sheer speed on that.
Yeah. They're feeling margarine now. Looking for another.
Oh.
Smoke is in the way. It's going to allow Fuzi to get back, but a little tagged on his retreat. ZTR in the toilet. He was B a moment ago. He is a speedy boy up on this A site. Fuzi's providing cover on the short side. And there's one more to find. They can't hit the shot. ZTR down. Fuzi still firing off cannons. And he's got one more right in front of him. Ooh. Oh dear. They're getting close. Yeah, Fuzi's dead. But don't worry, there's still 2 CTs in position.
Yeah, I always have faith in Sapek. When Sapek is alive, my hope for the young ninjas is alive. I always say that. I have that tattooed on my chest, and look at Sapek. This is why he doubles up. He's just, oh, Sapek. I can't put into words how much I appreciate you in this young ninjas team. It's like if all else fails, if everything goes wrong, if ZTR makes an uncharacteristic call, right? If he messes up in the direction he sent you on, or if Fuzi, misses an unfortunate AWP shot, it feels like Sapek is always just this cornerstone of the team who's willing to play it safe, get the kills when they matter, and always willing to go above and beyond. 9-5 now, Hugo. And it is a pretty big job ahead of Furia Academy now.
Yeah, looking to 10 round the half, and there's not many guns in the way of that. Nilo, precision, and he's got another with the flash. Nilo goes back, and he's done in 3 already. Fuzi looking to silence that A-side player, but he's walking backwards into the toilet, and it won't go well for Furia Academy. 5 rounds at the half. Hell, it could be a whole lot worse, but it certainly ain't going to get better. With the ninjas moving over to the T side now, they get to choose the flow. They get to choose the direction. And Furia just have to sit back and hold their bomb sites. Sounds easy. We'll see how it looks. ZMB having a rough game as well. I feel like they have, come through. It's so sad. I feel like the first couple of games, ZMB, the first couple of games Furia played, they won. They won the second and third match. And I was rating them, man. I was all on board with the Furia hype train. ZMB looked sick. He looked like he had full confidence here in Europe. He was, entering up, looking really good while he did it. And then Furia just went quiet. They went on this 8-loss streak. I think ZMB has really had some poor games individually in those moments, even though the calling's been fine. When you're suffering individually, it's hard to, be calling perfect situations. So yeah, this is a hard-fought game by the young ninjas, and Furia, they're going to need a second wind, much as how Fnatic Rising showed us that in that opening game.
Yeah, dude, that's the thing. Like, I think it's very easy to forget that, or at least expect, that the kind of everyone on the team is all doing the same amount of work, and oftentimes I think that's kind of misguided, right? It's like IGLs, out of everyone, you have to be a very consistent player to be a good IGL, I think, right? Because you don't have as much time as other players to focus on your individual game plan and what you're going to do individually, right? It's all about building and crafting a team and getting the most out of everyone else. So you've got to be consistent. But hang on a moment. Let's go listen into the Furia Academy team speak. Let's hear ZMB and the boys as they head into this pistol round.
Banga.
Manda meio. Meio à esquerda.
Corre no meio,
Já
corre
vai
no meio, corre no meio, corre no meio. Bangalão, bangalão.
Calma, não, tô longe. Vou bangar agora.
Comendo liga.
Banguei.
Tem um comendo liga. Desci pra baixo.
Fechado, liga.
Eu gostei, Furia.
Joga. 3 liga. Tem que jogar, Deda.
Tá. Comendo 3.
Eu tô com a B ainda.
1 liga, 2 liga.
Nada B, parece. Ó. Indo esgoto. Entrou um B.
2
colete.
cimento.
2 cimento e um agora.
Boa, Merton.
Bomba e areia.
Passou default com
Te bota na minha mira.
Passou
Cimento, Léo.
Os dois, te comendo.
Comendo, velho.
PX1. Tá com 2 balas.
2 balas. X1.
X1. Tá no esgoto.
City tá no esgoto?
Mas pá, que esse é o cara sem colete que você falou.
Aonde, esgoto?
Bem na
Ele
esquerda.
tá nudo aí. Meu corpo.
Ué.
Na frente, na frente. Aí na
Ali,
esquerda,
ali,
esquerda,
esquerda,
esquerda, esquerda.
Nossa, quase. Valeu.
Valeu.
Ooh, it started to get a little bit scary at the end.
deep breath.
But no, that was really well played from Fuzi. You know, really well done. Kind of it feels Batman for Ninjas. You heard everyone like yelling, like
Get,
where the
get.
kit was, get, and they.
If only they helped Fuzi. Was
Yeah.
it Fuzi? Yeah, in the first half. That's
Yeah.
actually really funny.
No, it is
It was
funny, right?
Fuzi in the first
And
half. Yeah.
when Fuzi was playing that 2 versus 1, it was him who noted the kit was dropped there.
Yeah.
And the whole reason they were even trying to commit to B was so Ninjas couldn't get the kit. It's funny how much the rounds Fuzi plays in always feel like there's an emphasis around the kit getting lost or too long to find. And now we're right back in, Hugo.
Pistol rounds, man, you don't have a lot of utility. You don't have a lot of, supporting cast other than the guns and the armor. So it's got to make the most of what you got, even if it's not a lot. Drop dead at short after 1. Trading is fine, but the young ninjas have, and always do this, full rifles. So they will be looking for a clean round, and you're not all going to be able to come out 1 for 1. As is evident by Sapek's next kill. Furia a man down, might have to gamble. This is a good round, move all A or move all B and just see what happens. But really, I think at this point, it's a B play. You've got 2 picks down lower, a lot of control towards short, util getting lined up. And it should only be a matter of time.
Decent in a bit of a rough spot. The fact that he's good for the first and almost follows up is nigh on incredible. ZMB good for one of his own, and now we're left asking, can Furia capitalize on the damage that Decency has done to Sapek? Right, he's 1 shot away from certain death. Low, up close to the smoke, is removed, and now both players 1 shot away. This is weird. This is like Russian roulette. It's like a bit of a gamble as to who even wins this. You're not certain. Victory is not assured, but the pressure is on Furia to make the first move. Sapek just sits and waits, be it CT side or T side, when you get in those post plants. This guy's going to be at barrels, and he's going to be a nuisance.
Yeah, very nice try, right? Like, that was a 4-on-3 as Ninjas were entering the bomb site, and so Furia, they did all they really could with the eco there. If in a normal game, it might even tempt you to force buy in this round, but the realization that we probably won't get away with that is here. Ooh, through connector. And through B, everything getting pushed, everything getting pressured, and nothing going wrong for the young ninjas. They give away a gun, but it's only a Mac 10. Who cares? Take it. Save it if you want. We know you're buying up a rifle next round. Uh-oh. Oh, what? He shot the bottom player out. No, bro. No. ZTR, chill.
Mate, they always said, in ninja on ninja combat, things get a little bit wild, but I didn't anticipate that.
The yumping samurai.
Yeah, yumping death kick from ZTR.
Sick. Cracked.
Dude, that's cool as hell. I know we all like that. Everyone watched it.
Not Furia.
Furia didn't. Of course they did. Young ninjas are also like having, decently died to the bomb. Yeah, young ninjas are just having a lot of fun with this as well. like at the end of the round, they're all jumping at the floor, looking at it like they're pretending to be hop. Those weren't real B-hops. It was terrible. They were meant to be real. They weren't very good. And everyone's smiling. Everyone's having a good time. And the same just can't be said for Furia Academy. We all know what these games feel like, right? Where, and I'm sure we've all been on both sides of them, you know? Like when you're the team that's dominating, oh, best feeling in the world, man. It feels like nothing's going wrong. Everywhere we go, we're just winning.
Oh,
We're just winners through and through.
Oh, what a lineup.
Yeah. As ETR gets a reminder that anyone can be a loser in that round there as he's wall-banged out to open it.
Drop also spammed, like, I heard like 6 dinks there. He hit Fuzi as well to 2 health. That's crazy, man. Crazy. So put Fuzi on top of the boost. Headshot angle anyway. You may as well use the low health player. No worries if he dies, but at this point you really need to kill 4 on 5. Almost 3 on 5 in terms of health, and good luck falling off this one silently. Just waiting till later. Hopefully he can strike. Sometimes teams will force different positions with utility. That's the hope. Molly comes in close pillar, and he's hoping someone crosses behind it for barrels. Oh, it might be coming, but they're ready. Drop. More than aware. Wallbangs out his second player from the round. And what could go wrong here for Furia?
No, yeah, Drops kept it all under control. Can't deal with Nilo, but the dink is enough to seal the deal, really. At least it should be. It should be enough. Nilo should not be able to win this, but, you know, now he's 2 kills deep in a 1v4. He runs through the smoke, and that's him dead after that. So his little good time comes to an end. He was running out of time anyway. I think he knew that that was unwinnable. And now we have a little pause cooldown in. What's going on here, then? Oh, someone's out the server, Hugo, from the side of Furia Academy.
Never fun, but hopefully we can get them right back in. Right, these guys are boot camping on LAN and Kiev together, so if there's tech issues, it's, you know, they've at least got the support there to get things going again. It's not like, you know, one player's internet's going to drop. It's either all or nothing for these boys, so. And right now, this game is in a similar position, all or nothing. Can they perform this mighty comeback at 13-6? They've got the young ninjas broke, at least, with no money in this round. And so that's the start, but Ecos, mate, they're free. Gun rounds, that's the real shit.
Yeah, just waiting to get everyone back in the... And they're back in the room, you know? Like, that's what we want from these guys right now.
They're not back in the room.
No, they're not.
No.
That was me giving you an example of what it would sound like when they are. But I know it's very misleading.
Maybe wait till they are back in the room, and then you can, you know, use that line.
And
they're not back in the room yet.
Yeah,
but they will be.
They're not. We're still just waiting on them. Getting a good look in at some of these bedrooms, though. That's a very small television. That's a very dark room, only lit by a monitor. You love to see that, right?
What else would you need?
Whenever we catch pros who do just sit in a pit of darkness with only their monitor illuminating their face, I think you're living the dream, and you feel that as well. You get that monitor tan. You get them dilated pupils from looking at the screen all day. Your nose starts to get longer.
What?
Because it grows towards the light.
It's not a plant, but I see your logic.
I know, man. I heard that, like, noses photosynthesize.
You heard wrong. And we're back in the room.
You stole my line as well, dude.
Yeah,
I have
well,
one thing.
Pay attention. You're looking at me for some reason. I'm looking at these 10 fine folks. Ready to get the games going, Harry.
I'm looking at one fine folk right now, Hugo.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, the mirror's over there. I see it. Put it down, Harry.
You guys looking at you. There is no mirror. You don't own a mirror in this house. It's like living with a vampire.
So the opposite of a carnival. You actually know which room you're in. You know which way to go. The hallway that way. I know that because I don't see myself in every direction.
Okay, like just mirrors everywhere in a house. Infinite room.
Infinite room, yeah, okay.
Technically, like you can perceive
James
infinite room.
told me that, actually. James Banks, when he visited it here once, he was like, yeah, man, just fill it with mirrors. I don't think he meant fill it with mirrors, like fill it. But he said get some mirrors.
Who's Philip? All right,
Don't worry about
Hugo,
him.
listen up, man. You just need mirrors on all the walls and ceilings and floors. It's that easy.
Yeah, on the floors.
Then you can perceive unlimited space in your apartment. Look at this, ZMB and Drop. Speaking of unlimited space, they've taken a lot right now, Hugo, for Furia Academy, right? They've exerted some of this mid-pressure. They've started to piece together what's happening here. And yeah, okay, good. Okay, yeah, they're bringing decently back up. I started to get worried because they started to rotate down to B, and I was thinking like, no, you've just seen they're all here. And they do start to come back up towards A. So don't worry, all three players still here in the site, Hugo. They haven't outbrained themselves on the side of Furia. They've read this well. They've got the info. It's a 3-on-3 for the young ninjas if they want this A site control.
Yeah, you know they want it. They've got nothing else to do, nowhere else to go. Orb looking for this opener, and it all does find it. No trades. Enemy needs to hit his next shot. He is in a lot of hot water right now. Molly hits him, and Rolf recovering this 1-on-3. He's done the dirty. 2 frags for Rolf. Doesn't know where that last man is. Got to gamble with the plant. He does it for CT, and he sticks it. Gets it down. But that makes him think that this last player is flanking. That's not the case. Drop walking up. Oh, Rolf escapes, but he should still be backstabbed, and he is. Woo! Round is won after all by Furia Academy. But Rolf does his best to make it expensive. And that expense, that will hold value as we move forward. Furia aren't going to be, you know, well, they're full buying, but with only win bonus.
Yeah, Furia aren't willing to give up just yet, right? They're not going to roll over and die. They're trying to, you know, relish this for all it's worth. They're trying to get everything they can out of it. And they've at least succeeded in breaking the money of young ninjas. And so this is a round now where Furia, as long as they keep it clean, it doesn't even have to be flawless. It would be a lot better if it was flawless. Bear that in mind. But if you can keep like 4 players alive, that's how you kind of keep the dream of a comeback alive. It all starts with a little push in the right direction, getting some rounds on the board. The most important thing, though, is that you need to amass some kind of residual money. Because at 13-7, while there is room, there's not a lot of room. You don't want to lose a round and then get put down to pistols. That just sucks all the energy and all the momentum out of your comeback. You want to be able to keep purchasing, even in the face of a defeat here. And so it's little anti-eco rounds like this that you need to keep them clean, because you don't get them often. And so chances to make money, few and far between. This is one of those rare chances for Furia Academy, and it would help them so much in longing out this game.
Yeah, one shot, one opportunity to achieve everything they ever wanted. One moment. Will they capture it, or just let it slip?
Well, that's the tag, Hugo. But they don't know how many young ninjas are concealed behind this one smoke. Oh, now they know. Here they come. There they go. The kill's found. Just the Deeg, and it's silenced. 4 alive. Perfect, man. Just what you wanted. Little chef's kiss. Mwah. Beautiful.
Is mine not good enough?
Nope, you didn't put enough into it. You know, you got to do a big, that was, it's weird doing half a kiss sound.
Ah.
Cool idea. Put the smoke down, all explode through it. Can't say, you know, the Furia probably saw that coming. But they adapt to it well.
Yeah, the good thing is, you know, last time we saw Furia on this map versus Ninjas, it was 9-6.5, and then Furia didn't win a single CT-sided round. Like, they just couldn't get on the board. So, you know, we're already seeing a lot better game out of Furia on this CT half. Some gun rounds going their way, but will another, as now we have full AKs out mid for the T's. Flash does nothing. The scope, just a missed shot for Furia, going to get back to the bomb site. Now, ZMB giving him the AWP, respect that, realizing he's having maybe a bit of an off game, and He doesn't want to be holding the expensive weapon. He puts his rifle to good use. ZMB, lovely stuff. That's what we needed. Going through with a knife. Yeah, I like the flare. It won't work though. Oh, however, Furia are ready to close this one out. Sapik does wrap back onto Decency, but the AWP is in A, and it's ready to close. ZMB, that will get the blood flowing again to the fingers. You know, going through the smoke with a knife out, I could take it or leave it. But all the other bit, all the kills, lovely, easy stuff. One mag as well. That's A1S ammo, it's not cheap. Hard to come by these days.
Hey, Furia are well and truly back into this though, Hugo, right? This is no longer like just a little pipe dream comeback. This is an obtainable feat for Furia right now. Oh, decent. He's seen con players. The spam, little bit of damage onto Rolf. Triple. Oh my God! It's fine. It's fine. Rolf was the low player. He missed his nade. He didn't kill himself. He didn't kill ZTR. It's all okay. It's all fine, probably. At least, you know, fine for now. As far as eco rounds go, it's okay. They have this boost set up again. The thing is, Furia, I don't think they're going to fall for the boost. A lot of the times they're ready for it. Young Ninjas, even I'm ready for the boost at this point in time. We see them do this a lot. And even though they've got these creative, you know, utility setups to force peaks, they don't have a utility because it's an eco round. So this is a boost that's waiting for nothing, essentially. They're never going to get given the fight that they're hoping for. And so this just comes down to walking into B at like the 30-second mark, try to get in with the pistols. They're probably not going to. They shouldn't. But let's see. Things can always get wild in the heat of the moment. Oh, and they're getting wild, all right. The moment is heated. A 2-on-3. Deagles get into the site, but the bomb is cut loose. Furia saves the day. Puts 10 on the board for Furia Academy. Double digits.
And now are we believing?
I was already believing. I already came into that round with a big speech about how I'm believing now. So yes, Hugo, I'm firmly on the believe bus.
Destination.
Leave buses is a bad theme in Britain.
Believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we did leave the Brunery, as we all know.
Let's not get any more traumatizing, Harry.
No, I don't want to.
We've said enough.
I'll cry. I'll actually cry. Live on air.
For the right price.
Can you cry on command, Hugo? You so can.
No,
You're
I
so the
can't.
kind of person
I
that can.
definitely can't. Have you ever seen me cry, Harry? I don't think you have.
No, I can cry. All the time. It's actually, I cry too much, if anything. So, yeah, man, polar opposite sides of the stick.
Yeah, hug your homies, though. Ask them how they're doing. Check up on your friends. It's a weird time we're in. It's okay to cry, Harry.
No, it is. It is actually okay to cry. Crying's fine.
Yeah.
Crying's allowed. Smiling's allowed. Laughing's allowed.
Woo!
You know, really, you can do whatever you want.
No one's going to stop you. Or at least I'm not.
Yeah, actually, saying you can do it, that's more like purge territory. We're not like condoning everything.
24
here.
hours
Yeah.
where you can experience any emotion you want. Bit of a pause here. We've got some tech probs, I imagine, on the Furia side. Someone isn't happy about them. Just trying to shake it off. Annoying time to have a pause here, a tech break for really both teams. For Young Ninjas, they just want to try and break this streak, right? They're trying to come up with answers. 5 in a row now for Furia. And for Furia, well, they're on a hot streak. They got the momentum. They're feeling good. Why stop now? Why let Young Ninjas have a moment to catch their breath? But you got to do what you got to do in the name of tech timeouts. They rule above us, Harry. We can't control them.
No, we can't. But don't worry, me and Hugo are even coming up with a solution to this, right? It's still in development, but the end goal is we'll both be able to play the clarinet to such a high degree that we can just fill any tech timeouts with clarinet solos, freestyle.
Well, it wouldn't be solos if we both learned. Yeah, duo. The clarinet duo.
No, we just do a
Surely we
solo
should
each.
learn. What do we have? One clarinet. I play a few notes. I pass
We
it
each
over.
play a different end of the clarinet. I breathe into your breath hole.
Please don't. Yeah, maybe we should learn different instruments for
Why not, dude? I
for
think
not only hygiene reasons but also music quality.
if economics and investing has taught me anything, it's all in one thing all the time.
Buy high, sell low.
No, just buy once and buy
Sell
enough that
never.
you never need to have it ever again. So I think, like, because, okay, everyone
People try that with
everyone-
like, toilet paper last year.
everyone
It didn't go
knows
well.
the structure of a band, right? You have like a guy on like the
Are you trying to
drums.
create a new meta here? A
A new
musical
meta, yeah.
meta? Okay.
And so it's like, what if instead of 4 people all playing different instruments, you had 4 people all playing the same
Well,
instrument?
everyone's playing drums.
And they're just singing over the top. It's just a cacophony of sound. Just this horrible, like, everyone's playing different
Beating of-
styles,
yeah.
and, you've got, that would be incredible.
What's the worst? I mean, I probably said it. The worst 4 instruments to hear all at one time. Drums is probably up there. It's just
Drums has got to be up there.
I love a
because
beat, but
I
don't
love
like
drums.
4
Yeah,
beats,
yeah.
you know? That's too many beats, mate. So, yeah, drums are probably up there. Yeah, maybe like bagpipes, but I think even one of them is enough for me.
No, yeah, but bagpipes actually have a kind of magical sound
Yeah,
about them.
like,
And
if a
I
good
think if you have a
bagpiper-
bunch of bagpipers together, they would be able to put up something kind of banging. I don't know what that was. That a bagpipe?
I can't get that high pitch. I don't think.
No. Well, yeah, that's why they have the bagpipe for that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Have you guys been
what's-
bagging any pipe this
Yeah,
weekend? What's up?
I don't know what's in a bagpipe. It's just like it's like made out of kilts
No,
with tubes in it. Is it full of haggis or
No,
something?
traditionally, if I'm not, and this might be
Okay.
entirely wrong, because this is based on
Misinformation with Harry Russell.
This is based on watching like one of those morning like breakfast show like
So it's
news
almost
things I
certainly wrong.
vaguely remember.
What did
from
Holly
my
Willoughby
youth.
tell you?
What did
Harry?
Holly Willoughby tell you? Well, I'll tell you what she told me. I'm pretty sure they said that like originally they used to use it's like the stomach or something of perhaps a sheep or a goat or something like
Yeah,
that.
that sounds about
And
right.
that's what they used to make the bag that you go out of, like
Yeah.
that's
The
I don't know
blow-
what they make
the blow bag. I think they call
the
it.
blow bag, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. All right. So what about now? Do we still use animals?
No, because technology's come so far
Do we use humans instead?
that we use a synthetic substance to create the bag. I don't know what it is. It could probably be whatever you want.
Magic.
Yeah. But no, honestly, man, I think music it's gonna be big this year.
Yeah. this is the year music breaks out. Absolutely. Woodstock, never heard of
I've
it.
been saying it for a while. I
Yeah.
thought that getting in on music now is probably the ideal time, right? Like we're getting at the ground floor before it's gotten too big.
Yeah, absolutely. A niche market. You're ahead of the game, man. And we're behind the game. We know we're not doing this for fun, although we're having fun. We're doing this because Furia have had a PC crash. We've been informed that they will be fixing and back in the next couple of minutes. So maybe a good time to mute the casters or get a drink, maybe is about.
Yeah, like being real. If you like us just kind of rambling about stuff and you don't mind hanging out, I'm down to hang out with you guys.
Oh, thanks. Oh, not me.
No, everyone else.
Oh, okay.
But if you don't like this, I can't blame you. You were here to watch a game at the end of the day, and
Yeah.
it will be resuming soon. But if you do just want to mute out for a moment, that's fine. No one blames you. No one blames you.
I
As
will
long
be
as you're
coming.
back. As long as
Yeah,
you're back.
yeah.
We will be checking in on each and every. I will read through the entire 7,000 names on a list. No, it'll be like a census. Right. So I see we had a little restart there. I see
Everyone's back.
people are back in.
Yeah.
I'm feeling optimistic, Hugo.
Feeling feisty. And hopefully for good reason. Just waiting for things to resume. There's a bank behind this truck, by the way, that you can shoot and money comes out of it. It's not a joke. CSGO, man, they have some cool things in their maps. Some little Easter eggs. There are the ATM machines. Just shoot them. Shoot them in your next warm-up. Well, not in a warm-up, because you'll be in those 1v1 rooms that, let's be real, no one likes.
Yeah, they were cool at first, and then I felt like the novelty of the 1v1 warm-up arenas wore off very quickly.
Yeah,
I
much prefer, you know,
because I just like being able to run around and like actually see and do these things, right? But
ooh, I think we've got a drop again, and I think we're throwing over to a break. So it's not a good
even
sign.
when you play like cut their mics.
Oh,
come on, get them off.
Wait, there's a rejoin. I have faith. I have faith, Harry. Should I have faith? I don't know. We'll have to see. Ooh. Oh my goodness, what's going on? All right, yeah, full faith.
Okay.
Nothing went wrong.
Yeah, faith at an all-time high.
Yeah, reset button's been pressed.
Can you guys feel it? What's your faithometer reading right now? How high is the faith?
Buys are coming in. Clock is ticking
it's
down.
looking good.
And the faith is
It's looking good. The
well
referees, hang on,
invested.
thumbs up on the sidelines. The referee says, play on. Here we go, Hugo, let's go.
Woo! Okay, so if you just tuned in, if you've forgotten what's been going on after all this talk of bagpipes and such, it has been 5 rounds in a row for Furia. They've been on a bit of a comeback here on this CT side. Last time, unable to even field a CT round. This is a great sign for Furia on their second go at things, but after the break in the action, after the young ninjas have been able to construct and craft whatever round they want, will it be the winning round? Finally, Fuzi, T-side AWP in play. It's getting run boosted out long, no one there. It's a double mid setup for Furia. Con even being cleared. Gotta watch out for this AWP.
Yeah, I love this little, you know, wrapping up through the toilets, and they don't actually extend in. And this is kind of interesting as to how it's going to play into this round. I wonder what's going to happen on the timings for guys like ZTR, because you've got this double short hold right now, and ZTR's floating around long alone. Like, is he planning to aggress? Because there's a world where like he could hit this really nice timing and catch these players not ready for the long push. Instead,
Lovely.
Furia and ZMB are doing a really nice job of complementing each other in the toilets, right? They've kept this in the advantage of Furia Academy, and now this little window, this little timing that was once open to the long player as ZTR, it's gone, right? You're now backed up into the site if you're Furia, and so they're ready for this long play.
Oh, missed shot. They're getting close, but you still have the numbers. Decent T on the site, able to put up a kill. AWP is dropped. Decent T still standing. No bomb plant allowed while he's still here. Oh my goodness. The sentence fell apart. I was so confused. He's sticking the bomb without clearing the truck player. I'm confused.
Oh no, ZTR's dead as well. He takes the bomb out. It's 11.
I was just shocked. I was like, surely he's not going to stick the plant. I need a drink, right?
Get that agua in you, because we got aqua coming up later on, Hugo. 11 to 13, there's no ignoring that this comeback is well and truly afoot. And what's afoot without a little soul, Hugo, right? Furia Academy. They're believing, and I'm believing, and I'm believing in the Brazilian boys right now. ZMB, he's only got pistols to beat in this round.
Easy.
They're wrapping fast up long again.
Back to basics for the young ninjas. Deep smoke. Gonna boost over it. AWP can see everything. Dodges the flash even. Can't hit this shot. ZMB more chances as these Ts reroute through the toilet. 4 on short, 1 on long. And ZMB now playing from a position where he can reset from. starting at the truck, but he's able to run back after taking one shot, and Furia sits behind the car as well. Now the smoke cutting off ZMB, flashing his teammate, but they're already in the bomb site. Ninjas, this is a possible round to be won with the pistols. They've taken a gun. Rolf realizes he's got the bomb, and he goes back to stick it down.
He was the mad lad that drive-by peeked Furia on truck. And now with the bomb planted, Hugo, I'm inclined to agree. This is one of the best chances you've had at a round in so long if you're young ninjas, man. These frequently spiral out of control in spots like this. Furia are feeling all the pressure. Ninjas are fighting. There's the first kill, but the pistols respond with a bit more. It gets awkward for ZMB, who does get wiped out by ZTR. And so Drop is left in the 1v2. ZTR closes it, and there's 14 for the young ninjas. I don't know if you remember it, but eons ago, I spoke about the importance of money to Furia in this comeback. Well, they're thankful that they banked up anything here, Hugo. They will be able to reinvest up against 14. They're able to offer some kind of resistance here. It's not going to be perfect, but it's a lot better than just forcing up Deagles.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than going on a huge comeback streak, winning 6 rounds in a row, and then you lose one and you're full broke, and you just realize, oh, well, it was all for nothing. Here we are, 14, and we don't have anything. So luckily, that's not the case, as you say. Still far from perfect, but could be worse. Nice try on the retake. Like, Furia had to go for that. I know it was pretty unrealistic. They had to try. But double bank push caught them off guard. The quick entry with only one man on the A site and no pick off that AWP before the smokes came down. It's what they needed, man. It's what Furia needed. 14-11. And we're stone cold again. We're frozen in time.
Getting nutmeg, though. Oh no, Hugo.
Yeah, it's not a good sign, Harry. Oh, what are you? What? Why were you worried?
I was never even worried. I was never even worried.
A Furia eco, you know, they can play for OT. They've got the room. They've only, you know, got to get 4 rounds in a row. But you know, if they eco this, I'm not worried. I'm not worried. You can worry. I'm not.
I'm not worried.
If they eco this, you know, they will have everything in the follow-up. But you could easily argue a buy here. There's not a bad call either way. There's no bad call. And so they get the AWP. I imagine they'll buy around it. And so they do. Bit late, but comes through regardless. And this is it. Young Ninjas, they want to quell this threat before it grows out of control.
Yeah. You know, it's like that old tale of Jack and his beanstalk. Right, we all remember how that ended.
He went to giant prison.
He did. And you don't want to know what they do in giant prison, I'll tell you that much. Sapek holding on to the monster push.
If they drop the soap, you get crushed. Right? It's because
it's big
huge.
Soap, yeah.
You're tiny in comparison to giants. Oh, even more damage to the lineup there. No matter how huge your soap is, though, it's not going to be anywhere near enough soap to clean this Omen Academy that we got coming up next.
And if you're loving our talk of the big house, then you're going to love the size of the Omen Academy we have coming up later on today, right? But this now, focusing on the tall task at hand here.
Good idea.
For these Colossuses, it's going to be Furia in that next kill. A 4-on-4 B execute for young ninjas. They run down the P2K, but now the big guns, the big rifles are trying to keep this round belonging to Furia. ZMB doesn't want to overextend. Right now, he still has an opportunity to play this 2-on-2 with Furia, although both of them have AWPs. That's weird. That's not what you want. A double AWP retake, not ideal, and it's also very tempting to save. It's like a double negative, but not positively.
Positive, yeah.
Furia, 1v2, in with the swing again, and both those AWPs are gone. That was $10,000 worth of investment.
They just had
throwing away at the end because they need to attempt that round.
No, I get you.
But it's left them with nothing now.
I get you going for that, right? Like, you want to save, but I get it. And, you know, great post-plant positions as well for the Young Ninjas in the water. Those are the best spots to, you know, deal with AWPs. AWPs don't want to peek wide or peek downward to so many spots they're open to, and it's so much easier for a rifle there. Let's get into this one, though. It's the beginning of the end for Furia. They've pulled quite the comeback in this game, but it could all be for nothing, Harry. It could just be for a nice little 16-11 win for the Young Ninjas. We'll have to wait and see if it's as easy as that. Furia's money, however, in tatters, ruined. So let's jump into the Young Ninjas team speak here for what could be the end.
Brukar. Sen så backar du och lägger en late hagasmoke typ, så lägger vi en dildo. Vi går ut typ 2-3 monster.
Ja.
Eller Love kan... Nej, du lägger just
Vi ska det fake va?
Eller där, då är det
Läs
massor
om du
där
sa att
någonstans.
du ska
Det är
ligga
där
I
framme.
hög, vänster,
Där.
vänster.
Där.
Kan du lägga den i början, Kalle?
Ja, lägg den i början, ja, så kan Love lägga allt sen. Så hänger du med oss.
Ja.
Lägger den flashes också.
Ja. Ja, men smoke är blockad. Fuck.
Ja, jag blir jätteblockad. Jag lägger late.
Ser vi?
Ja, du kan Anton killa nu. Vi kör på efter den här smoken bara. Är du beredd Love att lägga en till eller?
Japp.
Anton, kan du hålla
Lägg
mollo
näs,
barrels?
lägg näs.
Håll mollo barrels. Nej, nej, vi står bara i smoken här.
Jag målar nu då.
Jag lägger nu.
Jag springer,
Hålla
jag
där.
springer in.
Hålla. Lägg dildo Love, sen så fort du kan.
Japp. La dildo där.
Vi kan springa redan nu. Jag köper ner vatten, en dildo och en vatten.
Vatten. Håller rygg till.
Där är mer vatten.
Ja, vi ser det. Jag har rygg till också.
Ja, vi har
Molla
styr.
många.
Anton har allt.
Våga, ute. Ute vänster.
Bara. Nice bra.
Nice.
Big bush.
GG's.
Där är vi.
Jävlar vad jag blir sjuk i stalvan.
And there it is. Easy is as easy does. A bit of a comeback there for Furia, but they're not going to be able to close it out at the end. It's still going to be the Young Ninjas taking their win.
I've just seen that our camera's frozen, which isn't great. It means that, you know, it might be a little bit harder for you guys to get to see us, get to hear us. But yeah, man, we're kind of just melting down everything for the guys in the studio because of our little camera hiccup here. I imagine they probably want to bring the desk in to break this one down.
Good idea.
So, Pim, what did you make of this?